Right, let us move across to Albert Owen.
Mr. Speaker, to me this debate means more than just customs and borders. It means jobs and investment in my constituency. I live on the front line of Brexit. My constituency is on the front line. I'm closer to the great city of Dublin than the honourable member from Arfon. And over the years, the European Union and Irish politics has meant a lot to people in North West Wales, because we're linked to the people of Ireland and the people of the European Union via that. Of course, the Republic of Ireland joined the European Union at the same time as the United Kingdom did. We had, and we still have, a common area of trade between the two countries. But if we were to leave without having protection that a customs union can give us, we would have a completely separate entity for the first time in our recent history. The amount of trade that comes through the port of Holyhead in my constituency is second only to Dover when we talk about European trade. 400,000 lorries a year enter the port and exit the port. It's the gateway to the United Kingdom from the Republic of Ireland. Several thousands of jobs, 11,000 jobs, directly and indirectly, are in Welsh ports that handle goods from the European Union. Now, I hear talk about Project Fear, as we did with other referendums, but the reality is that many Irish shipping companies, hauliers and agencies are preparing contingency plans as we speak to put trade directly from the ports of Cork and Dublin straight to mainland Europe. That would be bypassing the Welsh ports, the English ports and the Scottish ports of our countries, and taking with them those job opportunities and investment that currently exist, that makes the United Kingdom a strong trading nation. The relationship, as I said, is very special, and people I speak to in the Republic of Ireland care about what withdrawal and exit from the European Union would mean for us, because it will have a severe impact on us and on them. And I believe the Customs Union will provide a lifeboat for the United Kingdom come Brexit. And I think the Prime Minister really believes that. But she has been forced by forces within the Conservative Party to take a different route. And I think that route would be disastrous for the port communities, for the regional economy in my area and across the United Kingdom. Now, I want to deal head-on with this issue of the will of the people, because my constituency was split down the middle in the EU referendum in 2016. A small majority of just over 700 voted to leave. Now, I spoke to a lot of people during that period, and many of them told me that one of the reasons, and these were older constituents, that they wanted to leave the European Union is because it got too big and cumbersome, and it wasn't the common market that they voted for in the 1970s. Well, a customs union is very similar to the common market that those markets, well, it's slightly different, but it needs arbitrary, it needs a I will take one intervention. Sorry, the honourable gentleman.
I'm very glad the honourable gentleman makes that point. My constituency voted to remain by 521 votes, and my experience in London was exactly the same. That people voted to leave the political institution that actually believed in the market. That's what we signed up for, and that's what they will be content to remain in. And it is actually misleading for any Parsons, either in this House or elsewhere, to hijack what was a vote on a simple yes-no issue otherwise.
I'm grateful for that intervention. The point I'm making is the customs union replicates the common market, and I feel that they will give the job security that my constituents need if we continue in a customs union. But again, about the will of the people. In 2016, the Prime Minister called in 2017 a general election for a hard Brexit, the hard Brexit general election, so she could boost her majority in this House of Commons. Now, she failed to do that. In fact, she lost her majority, and she's now reliant on a party that represents a part of the United Kingdom that voted to leave, to remain in the European Union. And I think that's significant, because I told people in the June 2016 2017 general election, I had a very small majority. I told them that I would come to this House of Commons and fight for their jobs, fight for investment, what I feel is best for the people of Ynys Môn. And my majority, unlike the parliamentary majority of Mrs May and the Conservative Party, actually went up. Because I believe that this debate and the customs union is right for this country. And I believe we should go further. But I'm a realist. And I want to unite the people of this divided United Kingdom. And I believe that the customs union could be that symbol, because it would allow us to leave certain aspects of the European Union but remain in the customs union and trading freely with our European. And it doesn't deter us from trading with other countries. We heard the example from the far of the House that Germany's increasing its trade with India, for example, and we can do the same. An outward-looking United Kingdom in the customs union can benefit and have a double whammy, a positive one, of remaining within the customs union, trading freely with my friends in the Republic of Ireland, benefiting my constituents, and that, I believe, is in the national interest of the whole of the United Kingdom.